Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video on the channel today. Today we are we are ending off the game. I mean, we never really started it that much.
Out of bounds, so it'll be a loss on the play. Thankfully for the offense, a fortuitous bounce there on the fumble goes out of bounds because they're down here in the red zone. You don't want to lose one there.
You don't want to lose one, and the best part,
and it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Lamar Miller with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Rams take it right down and score on the opening drive. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken in the end zone, and this will come out to the.
We could use that quarterback.
Wilson, the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The numbers on the ground for Carson last week. 15 carries, 70 yards, and a touchdown.
They look like a team that really emphasized the running game in the offseason. They were going to build around it. Didn't matter whether they run gap scheme, power scheme, whatever. They've got a runner who finds yardage if you give him just a little bit of space.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Draw play. This is Carson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. Out of the gun. Here's Wilson. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I usually hesitate when I say a guy got world-class speed, but this guy might.
No, stop.
Let's go.
Dude, I'm doing a live stream.
Try and use it. A lot of anticipation with the ball in the
Tino!
Incomplete.
Stop! Alright, guys, my brother's just being annoying. He's making me scream at him. He's talking about peanuts.
Oh, nice move.
Oh. You know, that's great.
But a solid 12-yard return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. And we focus on Lamar Miller as he heads back out there and gets set to go again on offense. Whatever he was doing in September, they're hoping that that carries over now to October because he was sensational last month.
He absolutely was, and we all know where it started at the end of last season, right? All the offseason preparation, the weight workouts, the sprints, right? The vision that he had, what he was going to do this season, and of course it all came together with the rest of the team. Those big fellas up front, leverage, and boy, are they getting downfield and creating extra blocks for him.
They really are. Everyone's been doing their job so far to create those holes. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Held the intended receiver once again, and it's 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it with Miller. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A gain there of 12 yards and a 1st down L.A.
And that's how you pick up a 1st down. Those shoulders went from parallel to square, and then he brought force with him to finish that run. Oh, that's impressive.
And we saw a lot of that a week ago when he got the NFC Offensive Player of the Week award. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Tyreek Hill is a...
That was a dot.
7th touchdown of the year. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. That time a 6-play drive. And the result for the Rams, a touchdown.
Who's the dominant player of this league? No way.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will
no.
25 yards for the touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. A pass there over the middle to start things out. And from the 25, they work this to the 29. A gain of 4.
Stop screaming, Tino.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Left side complete to Lockett. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 30-yard line. Wilson after the play fake to Carson. He lets it fly for Lockett. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. Tyler Lockett was the target there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. 2nd and 10 now. Wilson. That's to the tight end, Colby Parkinson. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. The last catch nearly got him at first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches. Wilson will throw again. Over the middle, complete. It's Ford. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 18 yards on his first catch of the game. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Throwing again here. That is caught at the 7. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A very solid gain of 27. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1.
2nd and goal.
They'll try to run with Carson. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Chris Carson, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks have made this a 1-score game. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
Tino, can you please be quiet?
Hey, Nolan. Guess what? Bro, guess what?
Exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Sorry.
I'm not fighting.
21-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They'll start out on the ground. It's Lamar Miller pushing his way through and up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
1st down, Rams.
Here's Gong. Being chased out left. Oh, that was dangerous.
You guys don't have to tell me how annoying that kid is.
Picked, but instead they'll keep it on 2nd down. Out to his left. That's taken in, complete to Reynolds. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A gain there of 30 big ones.
That is the exact right play call against that defense. So a hat tip to the offensive play caller because he won that part of the chess match. But give credit to his players as well. They won the execution part of it.
They showed off a nice juke in the defender before the next wave could bring him down. Just a yard to go here on 2nd down. A It's a jet sweep, the football to Woods. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. On 3rd down, Miller. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and it'll give him a fresh set of downs. And Stills over the middle. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
A shotgun snap for Goff. He completes this into the hands of Miller. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. And this is a guy who last week not only helped his real team, but really helped a lot of fantasy teams. 3 trips to pay dirt. They've got to contain it.
And watching him play is like going to lunch with you when you order that combo plate, right? In this case, his combo plate is he can go over the top of you and catch it in front, turn it into a big gain, run past you, and then uses his size and his physical abilities to keep you away from the football. Hard to defend this guy.
Reigning NFC offense. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Tyreek Hill with it.
That was a clean play.
Second touchdown here in this first half. And the Rams add on to their lead. It's good, and it is now 21-7. A 10-play drive that time. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10. Their own 22.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now, defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the pass.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now, they're just cutting them to shreds.
Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. Flush to his right. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the shotgun, Wilson. And this one is incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf, and it's 3rd and short.
Joe Hayden on the coverage.
Operating from the gun, Wilson. That's complete. It's Carson out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Now this one complete on the slant route. 20! And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. A big play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks able to make this a close game again. For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. Fighting through. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. And a look now at Lamar Miller. It may just be the 2nd quarter, but he's in his zone well on his way to eclipsing that 100-yard mark.
And when a back has a game, as we're witnessing right now, His name's going to be in the books, but it's really a collective deal, isn't it? Because that means he's getting plenty of blocking, a lot of help from his teammates, but he's making the most of it.
Yeah, he's made the most of it to this point. Now a pass that's taken in by Hill. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. Touchdown, L.A. 4 touchdown passes now for Jared Goff. And the Rams add on to their
That had to be the best
for the extra point.
play. That had to be the play of the game right there.
He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And the result for the Rams, a touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And you're under a minute. First half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf, his first touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks get the quick strike touchdown. These 2 teams.
Oh, no, they're asking for the smoke now. They're asking for the smoke now.
Track meet so far. Fun to watch. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. And we focus on Lamar Miller as he heads back out there and gets set to go again on offense. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the second quarter.
And he doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back, and that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just didn't get it, and the flag did come out.
Give credit to K.J. Wright. He was disrupting defensively. 2nd and 10. Goff again. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now, just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. He is going to find Hill here. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. A chance to really cap off a big first half here. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Tyreek Hill. As the first half is winding down, and the Rams tack on to their advantage.
If you didn't know it, it won't surprise you to find out that this team leads the league in scoring. They've been a quick strike team all season long. There's another example. They did it again. This offensive coordinator, right now you can write his ticket towards being a head coach. He's advanced in the ways of offense.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, the see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
There you have it. Halftime quickly over. Third quarter, here we go. The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the third quarter. This is DJ Reed returning. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Wilson, the Seahawks take over now first and 10 at the 20. He fakes the give here and looks to throw. They'll lock him with a grab over the middle. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another first and 10. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
I don't think there's anyone who could possibly doubt how fast he could run on the open field. But if there were, he silenced those thoughts there.
Well, throw on first down with Wilson. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
Tino, you be Ford.
So now they'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Ford.
It'd be cool if you were Thor, though.
7 after a gain of 7.
7 yards, the pickup there.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your coverage.
Second down and 3, ball on the 7.
To throw again is Wilson. That's complete into the hands of Carson. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down.
It's third and 1.
Yo, who's watching? Comment hi.
On third and 1, Wilson. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Colby Parkinson, his first touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks have made this a one-score game. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Fielded in the end zone.
Tyreek Hill on the return. The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
So here are the Rams to take over. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start first and 10. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line.
4 yards on.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6. From the gun, here's Goff. And going deep for Hill. That's caught inside the 20. And they finally bring him down, but he reaches the 16.
When you think of guys that are built to be big-arm quarterbacks, Jared Goff, he fits that mold, and he showed it off right there.
And he made that look effortless, didn't he? I mean, he's had a great game throwing the football. This is going to add to his yardage total in a big way. It's one thing to be accurate on your short and intermediate throws, but when you're hitting the bombs like those, look out.
And that throw, pretty impressive, and even 61 yards through the air.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Gets it to Hill. It's a jet sweep. Hill shedding the tackle and able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 10 more there and another first down.
An excellent run there coming from out wide.
And we used to consider these jet sweeps to be gadget plays or something a little bit unusual, right? But now most teams have some version of this play in their playbook. And I think it's a lot because of the receivers that are being developed nowadays. These guys look like running backs, even though they're playing out on the perimeter.
So 3 plays already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. And a little floater there, but it'll wind up incomplete, falling to the ground. The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for second and goal. His pass caught at the 4. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Pick up 2, and that leads us to third and goal. Here's Goff, rolling to his left. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Tyreek Hill there to make the grab. And the Rams add on to their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away. On the ropes because it was jab.
Mom, you think I can wear this? No, like that thing that does.
Now the extra point. And the lead is up to 14. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
That's true. And who's this person?
Here's Reed.
Anthony!
And he's going to get this across
Red.
the 20 as he's out of
And
bounds at
stop.
the 23.
Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard
And
line.
out now come the Seahawks. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
Second and 11 at the 22-yard line.
They run again with Carson, and he'll get about 3 as he takes us up near the 25.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to
Stop
get
saying
in and
that.
out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
22 yards there, a first down. Out of the gun, gone. Gets this one to Hill. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost make...
And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Rams add on to their lead. And that, boys and girls, is an NFL record 6th touchdown reception. The record has stood since 1950. What a game.
How about that? Because so many things have to go right in order for it to happen. Not just him catching the passes. Someone delivering it accurately. Offensive line giving them time to throw the ball. A true team record. But he stands above it because he was on the receiving end of so many great plays.
And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 of the 24. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field in this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. Listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. This throw complete. Wilson finding Lockett. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Tyler Lockett. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Seahawks are able to cut into that deficit. As a former DB, you might not like, oh, this is blocked. It's picked up, a live ball here. He's got the lane, and there he goes. He's at the 40, the 20. Come on now, come on. And he takes it the distance across the goal line for 2 points.
Way to hold on to it.
Following the botch PAT, they're set to kick this one away. Tyreek Hill on the return. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They begin with a run by Miller. Bulldozes past him. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep the offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
That's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Now a play fake, and it's gone. And his throw here's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time. And it's 3rd down. Goff now looks to throw. Dancing to his left. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he's stopped up short of the 1st as they tackle him down at about the 36. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
And it is incomplete. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. So they were really trying to put the nail in the coffin there already with this lead here in the 4th, but they didn't get it.
Guaranteed, it's not going to be a fun handshake in the postgame, right? You just know that there's going to be some bad blood there. And I know if we go to the postgame press conferences, the winning coach, you know what he's going to say, why he did it? We need the points, okay? Because you never know at the end of the year if points are going to come into the tiebreaker if we're trying to get into the playoffs. That's always the standard justification.
And he almost intercepted it. They haven't picked the ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's third down now. Steps away to his left. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Now, that's one they hate. The ball's got to come all the way back.
So that's an explosive play, a really explosive play that gets wiped out, and they have to start over after the penalty.
Now a pass hauled in downfield. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
At the 33-yard line.
On first down, Wilson. And a quick throw here that's complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. They moved the ball over 50 yards between this play and the last one. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. The Seahawks on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This time it's 3rd and 3. And it's caught. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Wilson hit, it's loose, it's out, fumble, and the Rams have got it back.
All right, you've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing has ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 12 yards there and a first down. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches have had a reliable running game. They breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score. Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
That one complete to Hill. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Throwing now, Goff. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. That is caught at the 7. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left. don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Kenny Stills, his first touchdown on the year. And the Rams tack on to their advantage.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play and match their firepower.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Here's Reed returning. Oh, good return up past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. So this is just an exercise in futility. Do you even think they're ready to play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to...
Under pressure, they got him again. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for L.A., they improved to 5-0 now on the young season. And they'll have another road date next week with the Detroit Lions. Meanwhile, for the Seahawks, the loss will move them back to 3-2 on the year. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to MetLife Stadium to take on the New York Giants. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks, Charlie.
Yeah, I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Turn the knob, camera assist, I'm incredible. Yeah, came for the dollars, call it vegetable. Can I get the dash? Can I catch me, bro? Ooh, can I get the dash? Can I catch me, bro? Your whole team is no competition. Boy, I did it by myself, it's a solo mission. Running up the charts, I'm a fool, y'all. Turn the whole field to a schoolyard. Bunch of students ain't eating around here. I'm the GOAT, little man, and I made it loud and clear. Yeah, I'm like I'm with the Cavalier. Show no love, got the confidence, no fear. I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Okay, when I hit that. Okay, when I hit that. It's all you like, okay. When I hit that. When I hit that. Stars born, I've been ready for this. Since like 9-5, I've been eager for this. Talent on the rise, I'm consistent with this. Trophy is the prize, ain't no gimmicks with this, okay? Now what's left on them? Told you I'ma flex on them. I did it all subtle, ooh, and then I hit that exit on them. Gotta blame my faith, cause these eyes ain't got nothing on them. I secure the safe for the cradle, I ain't dropping nothing, ooh. Only winning is exception, ain't no truce, ain't no dub, ain't no L on my cool, ooh. Only winning is exception on my cool, yeah. Ain't no dub, ain't no L. I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this, okay, when I hit that, okay, when I hit that, it's all you like, okay, when I hit that, okay, when I hit that,
I'm not Lamar Miller.
I've been getting to it, I ain't noticed y'all was hating. Brand new chick, she don't know the occupation. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Oof, I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings in. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'ma need something I can calm down front. I'm gonna pull it with the bar down one. 6 months in, I ain't down once.
I'll play a game with Ronald Jones. See how he does. I'm gonna definitely look for a running back though. Today we're doing a game without the man, the myth, the legend himself.
It's week 6 of the NFL on pt6 Sports.
Tino, go back to your locker.
Set to go now in week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on
Click the shoot button.
That'll be taken about a yard deep.
R2.
And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. Out come the Rams, and at the controls, the former Cal Bear standing at 6'4", quarterback Jared Goff.
It was fun getting ready for this game, wasn't it? Because normally we talk to the coaches and the players. I think you and I asked to talk to the trainer to see how his arm is going to be.
A lot of ice after last week.
After last week's game, boy, what a performance that was. And you know who else is happy?
It's a foot race. Past the 20. Touchdown, L.A.
That's for the boy Lamar Miller.
17th touchdown now on the season. And the Rams are going to take a first-quarter lead.
I think you can make a fair case for Tyreek Hill being the most explosive player in the NFL when he gets his hands on the football, and that was Exhibit A.
Well, in this league where coordinators worry so much about drawing up the right routes, blocking assignments, misdirections and stuff, they have these precise arrows and movements. Sometimes the best plays just come from the schoolyard where you look at your fastest guy and say, go long, go get it, big man.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
I gotta re-sign Lamar Miller. I really do.
Now have it 1st and 10 at their own 22.
And I really want to.
Play action, he'll throw to start the drive.
The boys are gonna pop up this game for Lamar. For Lamar Miller. We have to sign him. I mean, like, he's literally so good.
A throw for Galladay is going to be intercepted. Joe Hayden, the veteran, with a pick. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
I mean, I guess let's use our Ronald Jones this play.
Gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
Let's see if he's better. Come on, let's see. Oh, holy, yeah, actually he is. Holy crap. No, I'm just kidding. He's not better than the man, the myth, the legend.
Rams add on to their lead. Just an unbelievable start. Less than a minute in, they're already up 2 touchdowns.
You talk about getting out of the gate fast. I mean, beyond fast. That's warp speed, isn't it? To jump up with 2 scores like that in less than a minute's time, your confidence has to be elevated.
I haven't even found the right height for my chair yet. I'm still adjusting.
You mean you found a way to sit down?
I did, yeah.
Wow, you're quick.
At least I got that accomplished.
I'm still standing watching this occur.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
25-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. So you're down early. How do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football.
And now nothing but green ahead of him. And he'll get into the end zone.
It's not nice to it's nice to say, but it's not nice to bully.
Touchdown, Detroit. Trey Quinn, his second touchdown on the season. And the Lions strike quickly here for 6 points. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over. This game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. So here are the Rams to take over. Remember, they're riding that 5-game winning streak, and right now in the driver's seat of this ball game as well. Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. And a good job of just fighting through one tackle there to pick up about 3. 2nd down coming up.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And the Lions going with an extra DB here on 3rd down. Goff now looking to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
If he can catch picks, then he can catch that. No.
A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he'll be taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21. It's a 7-yard carry.
I'm so sad, man.
2nd and 3.
7-yard pickup. Brings up
I mean, yeah, Ronald Jones is here, but Lamar Miller is gone.
And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to
And
the
honestly, that was his only good running play. He can't really break tackles. He relies all on his speed.
Last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. And he'll find Galladay. That's complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside.
I need
the
receiver.
10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
This is caught. And the Lions are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost his bread and butter.
Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And now the Rams have got it, going the other way. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Partner, you know how often we hear about the red zone, right? From the 20-yard line going in, that's scoring zone, getting points on the board. A lot of teams call from the 10-yard line in the green zone. That's your money zone. He fumbles the ball inside the money zone. You have one job, take care of the ball. That didn't happen.
This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. Well, they're making a real first-quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old-school football, running it, establishing things, seeing back.
Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked by Tarvarius Moore. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
Intercepted. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at the 42.
They'll run on 1st down. Swift, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 40.
On 2nd and 11 now. Stafford, and that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, here's Stafford.
Throwing deep for Galladay. Galladay's got it. And the Lions have a touchdown. Kenny Galladay. His second touchdown on the season. And the Lions are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Well, he's been doing this for more than a decade now, showing that he's still got that arm strength from back when he was the #1 overall pick.
And you'd think on third down they'd just be looking for something right beyond the sticks. And I think they called the defense flat-footed as a result because they decided they were going to take a shot right there, and it ended up being a big play.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Rams take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They start from scratch here, so to speak. 14 all following the interception last time that led to a score. Now they've got it first and 10. And showcasing those strong legs on that run. Getting through one tackle. Now she winds up getting 8 there. Here's Jones. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
And going deep for Hill. And it's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Knocking it away there defensively, Justin Coleman. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Looking for Hill again. This time it's complete. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions 39. A good pickup there at 22. And he's over 100 yards now after that last catch. Already, of course, leading the NFL in receiving yardage.
So he's done nothing at all to hurt his cause, to stay in that spot. But I've been so impressed with how he's gotten it done. Body control, route running. How about the way he competes for the football at the end of the play?
Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 14 yards there on the pickup, and it's going to yield a new set of downs.
Partner, in our years together, we've never really run into a player that's admitted a doubt or a lack of confidence, right? But right now, I'm just wondering about that interior line because on point of attack, do they have it in them to figure a way to reverse the tide? Because right now, they're running the ball at will.
Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
Certainly making his presence felt in both the pass and the run game. He's having an impact.
Yeah, his first carry of the game right there. He had hurt him with his... And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Cam Akers, his first touchdown on the year. And the Rams have taken the lead. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. And each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. There have been points on the board. We just saw back-to-back touchdown drives. I love it. I'm high-fiving our statistician, Christian McLeod, and you're angry. You're a defensive guy.
If you met one of my defensive coordinators, God rest his soul, I'm surprised he isn't in this booth right now wanting to really take you on. This is not football the way he sees it. He wants a good old-fashioned kicking game, defense, field position, and we're getting it up and down the field.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Touchdown, Detroit. Kerryon Johnson, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Lions are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
The CD, I mean, there are touchdown runs, and then there are touchdown runs, and that one certainly fell into the latter category, and that deserves a couple exclamation points.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Tyreek Hill set to return it. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that field like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
It's a gain of 11 and a first down L.A.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42.
Just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously, led to a very quick sack.
Rolling to his right. They got a man over the middle. It's Woods. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 29-yard line. He got 29 yards that time. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line.
Oh.
And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
I mean, but he can't break ankles like Miller can.
Succession, north of 20 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready.
It's just getting to that. I miss Miller.
And he'll get into the end zone. Tyler Higbee, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Rams have broken our tie as they take the lead. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game. So that a 7-play, 80-yard drive. And the result for the Rams, a touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Takes this about 5 yards deep, and he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
Now the Lions offense, they get ready to head back out there. And we have seen a lot on the scoreboard here in this quarter. So sometimes you talk to me about tendency breakers on offense. These defenses struggling. Are there tendency breakers on defense?
All defensive coordinators keep something in their hip pocket for these types of situations. What can we do to slow down the onslaught? But the biggest thing is make sure these guys encourage each other, pick themselves up, because right now it's been a really tough ball game trying to stop these offenses.
Oh, it really has, especially as of late. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. A shotgun snap for Stafford. And this is going to be incomplete.
Long, hey, yep.
Down the field so far in the first half. Finally, I say, here's a stop on 3rd down.
Now Edwards to kick as he sends it away. Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
I know there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it, somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
Atone for his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver. Penalty flag had to come out.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Buying time to his left. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time, but it'll be 2nd and goal. A shotgun snap for Goff. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Jared Goff with his third touchdown pass of the afternoon. And the Rams add on to their lead. So he scrambled right, but was able to look back toward the middle of the end zone to find the target.
As you know, in this game, sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules, because we all know most guys throwing the football are taught never throw back into the middle of the field on a scramble. He did it and got away with it for a touchdown.
Instinct sometimes, right? They just take over.
Instinct and vision. Sometimes you just see people who are open, you're able to get it to them.
Isaiah McKenzie now on the return.
And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And they do finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 41.
That's good.
Stafford on first down.
I think it's pretty safe to say that initially they had to be thinking about trying to get into field goal range. But after that shot right there, they've got to be thinking bigger right now.
And that was probably their thought offensively. If we hit this, great, let's go for the end zone. If not, settle through an opening, and there he goes. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. And yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty. No question there.
You don't think they spent a couple seconds mulling over what the penalty
I don't even know why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
Extra point good by Prater. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
That'll be taken about a yard deep.
Oh, good-looking return set up here.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Goff. Forced out to his left. And going deep for Hill. And incomplete there, almost picked off. That's one you maybe expect your roaming free safety to come up with. But it's 2nd down. On the move to his left. And he rifles one incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side.
That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, LA. 4 touchdown passes now for Jared Goff. And the Rams tack on to their advantage.
I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
And now another turnover as this one's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
You're trailing. You're trying to get points late in the half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get the...
And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Tyreek Hill on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Rams add on to their lead.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Now Stafford. That's complete to DeAndre Swift out of the backfield. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
1st down throw, Stafford. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. A final shot before the break, Stafford. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete. So an abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3.
Lions 28.
It'll be Lions football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Lions offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 53 yards. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Stafford going to lead with Swift on the draw. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. 30-yard line, 2nd and 12.
30-yard line.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. About 3 yards there to the 27. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford looking for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
The scoreboard tells a story for them, a little bit bleak, and while it's not quite desperation time yet, it's definitely getting close, but the defense reads the scoreboard as well. They're going to back up and make them really earn it.
49.
So a good drive there to begin quarter number 3, but they're only able to shave 3 points off the lead.
Well, something's better than nothing, all right? They didn't play particularly well in the first half, but they definitely need him to step on the accelerator now and play a whole lot better.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And going deep for Hill. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by Deron Harmon, and his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. After the interception, here's Stafford.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
On second down, Johnson. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive.
And where they are on the scoreboard almost dictates taking this big shot and trying to get right back into the game. They took it there and couldn't connect. Despite the defense being ready, go ahead and force it downfield. See what you can get.
Fights loose. He's still fighting forward. So that a 56-yard punt with a 14-yard return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
On second down, it's Jones. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 7 yards there and a first down.
A gain of 7. First down, Ram.
On the counter, it's Henderson. Two yards the loss, 2nd and 12. This offense has had a lot to like in this game. I don't know that last play, though, is going to make the highlight reel.
It's not going to make the highlight reel, but it will be the focus of the film session that a team has to sit through. I've sat through those before. Never any fun. You're always excited about your good plays, and they actually fast forward through those. All right, that was good. All right, great. They get to the bad ones and really illuminate them. Not cool.
23 yards the pickup there. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. They'll swing this complete out to Hill. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. His big game continues. Already has the 3 touchdown grabs, tacking on some more yardage and a first down.
And how precise has his route running been in this game? We just saw him get open yet again, and he's also made adjustments as the defense has tried to really stop him.
And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Now Jones. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal. At the 7.
And he's got it. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A touchdown saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, here's Goff. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Tyreek Hill with touchdown number 20 on the year, and the Rams add on to their lead. And they open the lead up now to 25 points. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Detroit's offense ready to take over. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. He was looking for Trey Quinn that time. And it's 3rd down. Out of the gun, Stafford. And down he goes on the pressure. from the Rams
Gosh,
defense.
Keno, stop.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
Yeah, they just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of them. A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Tyreek Hill making his way back out towards the huddle. And I think we both agreed he could have a really good game with this matchup, but over 200
He said buy or high.
I don't think we saw it as that good. And I think what really makes it special is
How much
when games like this
high?
are occurring, it's not just getting locked in and in the zone and on a roll. It's continuing to adjust throughout the game because, you know, the defense is kicking coverages towards him, trying their best to slow him down, and he keeps getting the better of them.
Yeah, whatever they've done, it hasn't worked. Gets it to Hill. It's a jet sweep. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Back now at Ford Field. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. And boy.
No. Like the soccer place. Where's the soccer?
That one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. The Rams on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10, and that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically.
And look at this, another fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. They're throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Stafford. He'll find Swift out of the backfield.
Why didn't Nolan win?
Down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions.
Are you going to get off?
Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd.
Brandon, a lot of times you'll see running backs rotate in and out of the game, whether it's completed pass, a good run, it doesn't matter. Here, not only does he stay in, but they go right back to him, and he makes another nice play. Back-to-back catches.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. To the air again, Stafford. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Maybe a frustration penalty there because he's picked them apart.
They've tried their best to get to him and haven't done it successfully. A penalty is a result of that hit there.
He'll get this one to Galladay. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
At the 14-yard line, a 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Stafford, that's complete, right around the 8. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Trey Quinn, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Lions are able to cut into this lead. And that'll cut the lead down now to 18. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And the end result, a Detroit touchdown. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
Detroit.
Here's the dangerous Tyreek Hill. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 30.
Tyreek Hill making his way back out towards the huddle. What a game for him, Charles. 4 touchdowns. Heck, for a lot of guys, that's a good season number.
You're exactly right. And let's face it, we have to stand up and applaud this one, even though we're supposed to be neutral, because this doesn't just happen by accident. This isn't 4 times where the defense just falls down or breaks coverage. He's worked awfully hard, changing routes, changing areas, changing angles, and getting open for touchdowns.
We knew he'd be part of the game plan in a big way, and it has been in a very big way.
Hey, yo, a big way? Hey, yo!
An incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Off play action.
Hope he drilled my route.
Being chased out left. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 37. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
No, that's my 10th
Going
catch.
deep for Hill and nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away and it's 2nd down. Gets it to Hill. It's a jet sweep. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. It's a jet sweep, the football to Woods. And he's going to take this. One in for a Rams touchdown. Robert Woods, his first touchdown on the year. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. Well, we've talked about it before. You know, this jet sweep, something a lot of teams like to run nowadays, and this one winds up in the end zone.
And it is all about creating different ways to get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. And wasn't it interesting that prior to this game, the head coach told us, I saw this sitting in my chair watching a Tuesday night college game and decided to implement it myself.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Returning it, Isaiah McKenzie. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
So the Lions offense ready to go back out onto the
We've got a
field.
whole Kenny Stills to use, so you know what?
That maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. A throw left side to start the drive is complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 25 yards there on the catch and run. He's certainly been a huge factor in this one. He's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
38-yard line.
Got a man, that's Quinn. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
30-yard line.
Throwing again is Stafford. Open man is Quinn. He completes it. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. His throw caught at about the 5. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Kenny Galladay, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Lions are able to draw a bit closer.
Well, if you've got him in your fantasy league, you like his production, his second touchdown of the game. But right now, his team is trailing. Fortunately, he's playing pretty well and trying to keep him in it.
Yeah, they might need.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they continue to call his number. Right now, he needs his defense to step up and give him a chance.
Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort, at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset.
2nd and 9 from the 44.
And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. Oh, nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. 3rd down. From the gun to give to Henderson. Pushing tacklers aside. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. It's a gain of 11 and a 1st down L.A.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
And he slings one that's incomplete. Robert Woods, former USC man, the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. Dancing to his left. And this one's incomplete. Robert Woods, the intended receiver that time. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. Play action. It's Goff. Steps away. And got a man. It's Woods.
And he is going to have a Rams 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards. That catch now puts him on the doorstep of 500. It's his 499th reception.
And yet again, Goff is intercepted.
Picked off by Justin Coleman. Past the 10 to the 11-yard line, and that's where the return stops.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
From the gun, here's Stafford. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Isaiah McKenzie that time. And it's 2nd down.
John Johnson on the coverage.
Throwing again. Stafford. Over the middle, complete. That's Quinn. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. 11 yards there, 1st down.
That's complete to Swift out of the backfield.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
At the 36-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Stafford, now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. Kenny Golladay is intended receiver. And it's 3rd down. Stafford looks to throw again. He's going to let it fly. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. Stafford will stay out there. He'll lead his guys up to go for it on 4th down. They snap it to Stafford. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Rams get the football in outstanding field position. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now a play fake, and it's Goff. Going deep here for Stills. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked by Tracy Walker. And that will write a
finish to this ball game. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Los Angeles, they remain as hot as anyone at 6-0 now through the first month and a half.
Finally, guys, I'm gonna end off. Hope everyone has a great night, and I will see you.